Welcome to Maxpeedingrods complete strut assembly installation video guide. Inside the box comes a pair of strut assemblies. These are a complete strut, coil, and strut top assembly. Today we'll be installing a set of front struts to a 2013 Ford F-150. Here are the tools you require to complete this task. A medium impact wrench, a large high torque impact wrench, a large torque wrench, a medium torque wrench, a large pry bar, a trim removal tool, a medium-size ratchet, a 1/2-inch drive socket extension bar, 15mm ring spanner, 27mm socket, 21mm socket, and a 30mm socket. A large to medium socket adapter, a medium to small socket adapter, an 8mm socket, a 10mm socket, a large 15mm socket, and a small 15mm socket, a heavy hammer. Firstly, use the 21mm socket to loosen all of the wheel lug nuts. Then lift the car on your hoist. Remove the wheel, then take the trim removal tool and disconnect the brake line and the ABS line. Then take your 8mm socket and remove the ABS line. Then your 10mm socket to disconnect the brake line. Then using your 21mm socket, break away the ball joint nut. Using your heavy hammer, firmly hit in this position to free the ball joint. Then take your 30mm socket and your heavy impact gun and remove the lower control arm bolt. Using your 15mm ring spanner, remove the top strut tower nuts. Then take your 21mm socket on your high torque impact wrench. Then use the 21mm socket to disconnect the tie rod end. Using your heavy hammer, firmly hit in this position to free the ball joint. It's time to remove the complete strut assembly. To reinstall, start by using the 15mm nuts on the top of the strut tower to secure the strut assembly in place. Then using your floor jack, lift up the lower control arm and insert the bolt for the lower control arm. Using your pry bar, you will then need to hold up the upper control arm whilst you refit the spindle knuckle, retighten the ball joint for the upper control arm. Use the 21mm socket to secure the upper control arm nut. Then use the 30mm long socket, tighten the lower shock absorber mounting bolt. Use the 10mm socket to secure the brake hose mounting bolt. Then use the 8mm socket to secure the ABS sensor wiring. Don't forget to reinstall the ABS line clips into all of the ABS line clip brackets to secure the cable out of harm's way. Using your 21mm socket, secure the tie rod end to the steering knuckle. Using your torque wrench and your 15mm socket, torque the strut top nuts to 60 Nm. Then torque the upper control arm to 100 Nm, followed by the outer tie rod end to 160 Nm. Then with your 30mm socket, tighten the lower control arm shock absorber mount bolt to 160 Nm. Using your 8mm socket, torque the ABS line to 10 Nm. Switch over to your 10mm socket and tighten the brake hose line to 15 Nm. You can now reinstall your wheel using your 21mm socket. And finally, torque all the wheel lug nuts to 130 Nm.